The following paragraph, after emitting indescribably many light clouds. This sentence is a summary. In the previous paragraph, the world-honored one is shining light, showing the truth that he has realized, that is, showing the perfect nature and virtue. Buddhas have them, and sentient beings also have them. The radiance is shining. In fact, only the Dharmakaya master can understand it. After seeing it, the perfect Dharma wheel spoken by the world-honored one and all the Buddhas and Tathagatas of the 10 directions will be fully accepted in an instant, a split second. Dharmakaya master can do it. The sentient beings in the 10 Dharma realms saw it, found it rare, and praised it with joy, but they couldn't understand it. What does it mean? They don't understand. So what to do? He speaks. Without saying, how can we know? He also uttered many wonderful, subtle sounds. From there, it shows that the radiance of a good appearance is to save people with their superior roots. And the subtle sound is to save people with the middle and lower roots. People with middle and lower faculties see the light, but they cannot understand the meaning inside. So they must ask the Buddha to speak the Dharma. This place says, he also uttered many wonderful, subtle sounds. You should remember that this is for all living beings in our Saha world. Manjushri Bodhisattva in this world said it well. The true teaching body of this side is pure in the sound hearing. At the Shurangama meeting, the world-honored one asked Manjushri to choose the perfect understanding for us. That is, to choose which Dharma door is the most suitable for all living beings in this world. Manjushri Bodhisattva chose the Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva's ear root perfection chapter, which shows that the ears of all living beings in the Saha world are the most beneficial. If you show him the scriptures, if you let him read the scriptures, it will not be easy for him to be enlightened. But if you tell him to listen to the scriptures, it will be easier for him to be enlightened. The function of the ear is stronger than that of the eyes. But the nature of living beings in different parts of the world in the 10 directions is not the same. For example, people in the Shangji kingdom mentioned in the scriptures have poor ears. If you show them, they will not be enlightened, and if you listen, they will not be able to understand them. Invite them to have a meal, and get enlightenment as soon as they eat, which is wonderful. So he regarded fragrant rice as a Buddhist ritual. Why? The root of the tongue is sharp. Therefore, it is not certain which root is beneficial to all sentient beings. If the world-honored one were to teach the Ksitigarbha Sutra in the Shangji kingdom, the following paragraph must be, a variety of subtle and fragrant rice is produced. Isn't it? This is the case. It does not produce all kinds of subtle sounds, which is specially said for our world. So this place must understand that the Buddha's teaching must be a logical opportunity. In front of the cloud of light, cloud is suitable for principles, and here is suitable for roots, which is worth our attention to study. The Buddha shines light, so we must also shine light. We can't be as obvious as the Buddha. How can we shine our light? If you have true compassion in your heart, the light of compassion will naturally appear. When people see you, this person is very compassionate. If your heart is very pure, this person is very pure. This is radiance. It is said in the scriptures that if you really have it in your heart, light will naturally shine from your face and body. Not only the light, but also the fragrance. The fragrance is solemn. Ordinary people have a bad smell. But practitioners have a pure and bright mind, and their body smells fragrant, which is rare for us. In the past, I heard from my fellow practitioners in Hong Kong that old monk Suyin took a bath once a year and shaved his head once a year. The clothes he wore were just the same for cold and heat. The collar was so greasy, but smell fragrance, the smell is not bad. This is what some practitioners in Hong Kong told me. What kind of fragrance is that? We usually talk about 5 points of precept incense, 5 points of Dharmakaya incense. Precepts: samadhi, wisdom, liberation, knowledge and view. From this point of view, the meaning is more complete. Sincere, pure, and compassionate. It can be seen that the outflow of character and virtue flows everywhere. Not only the body emits light and fragrance, but also the environment where he lives. We now generally talk about the magnetic field differently. After we enter his living environment, we will feel very comfortable and at ease. That is, his living environment has light. Although we cannot see his light waves with our naked eyes, we can feel it. This section is about sound.